Hey, what's happening, YouTube fam? I want to welcome you to Lil J Show. I am Lil J. Hey, I hope everybody had a wonderful and blessed day today. I hope it went absolutely amazing for you guys. As the night is winding down, happy Friday. I hope everybody is had their best day today. So, on today's video, I want to talk about L.A. Capone. Rest in peace to this young brother. Today marks the day that we lost this guy. I believe he ended up losing his life in 2013 due to gun violence. As we all know. But my man was a hell of a fire rapper, man. He was cold with them lyrics. He was real cold with them lyrics, and I feel like if he'd be alive today, he would be one of the top ones that come out of Chicago with this drill music. You know, I really feel like he would be probably well beyond Dirk, Vaughn, you know, even Keith. Keith. They say that he was one that really started the drill rap thing, but I'm pretty sure there was people before him. He just got recognized before anybody else. But this cat was cold with the lyrics, and as we go through this video, you'll see what I'm saying. I hate that he lost his life like that. Rest in peace to him, and love and condolences to his family, especially Mama Capone. I wonder if she still has her restaurant out there, but I want to give a shout out to Mama Capone. I know that's a hard thing to deal with. A hard pill to swallow. Uh, with her losing her one and only son. I know that hurt her to her heart. Cause it hurt me. I lost my one and only son, and it hurt me to my heart. I was devastated, but I'm not gonna talk about that for another video, cause today's video is all about Mr. L.A. Mr. L.A. Capone. It's his day. Rest in peace to him. But I found a couple of little short videos, that kind of talk about his life and what was going on. It was a guy. I guess it was shout out to. I want to get a shout out to the all for the culture channel. They did a little interview and a little documentary, a little mini documentary, and he's there. He's interviewing like LA's mom and a few of his friends, and they'll tell you basically how he was. I know I heard in the work, I heard that as a kid he was that cold that Ti was willing to work with him. I just believe at the time he was a little youngster, and Ti had told him to let him get a few years under his belt, and he was gonna put him on. But he ended up moving back to Chicago because he lived here for a little bit in Atlanta, and he ended up going back to Chicago for some reason. I don't know. It is what it is. But he ended up going back to Chicago and linking up with Steve Drive, Team 600. He was rapping that real hard, and I believe it cost him his life. But we're gonna there's a few videos I want to show before I want to play this music video before we get into this documentary, and we'll chop it up on the other side. Let's go.
Let's get it. 600. Let's get it. Squad. Let's get it. Let's get it. There's a lot of violence around here, so a lot of silence around here. A lot of people dying around here, a lot of people crying around here. Never like to keep them on here. Sneak this is bad for your health. You better be prepared around here. A lot of people scared around here, and they clapping poles around here. Catching bodies old around here. We just chasing O's around here. We ain't chasing hoes around here. We loyal bros around here. Our circle close around here. You can't trust a soul around here, cause them people be in they air. Me and folks in the range, tryna find a stain. Whole block got cane, but stay in your lane, cause niggas getting changed. Fuck niggas can't hang, allergic to lanes. They say they insane, to niggas see brains, his team too plain. Them niggas won't bang, that shit is the same. My niggas in cuts, my niggas in trucks. They don't give a fuck, so keep your head up. Them hitters fed up, so you out of luck. I'm Molly and Lean, that don't mean a thing. He swing, I swing, my phone it ring. Yo bitch pop on my screen, then that's what it is, then that's what it is. She feeling the kid, then she feeling the kid. She like how I live, I'm busting off pills. 600 so real, 600 so real. 600 through drills, don't none of them squeal, so how we can't chill? Don't smoke out the seals, my niggas for real. There's a lot of violence around here, so a lot of sirens around here. A lot of people dying around here, a lot of people crying around here. Never like to keep them on hip. Sneak this is bad for your health. You better be prepared around here. A lot of people scared around here, and they clapping poles around here. Catching bodies old around here. We just chasing O's around here. We ain't chasing hoes around here. And we loyal bros around here. Our circle close around here. You can't trust a soul around here, cause them people be in they air. And you know I got a trap, so I keep taking naps. Two pants with the flops, your man's on the rap. He should give it a nap. Team 600 the best, got shit on my chest. That shit ain't a vest. Boy, I wear max and text, and I never rest. A pussy get stretched, now I feel like a vet. Put niggas in check, but such respect, cause this where it's at. I do what I want, you do what you can. Bring the boy out the can, can't wait till he land. Cause shorty ain't playing, yeah shorty be spraying. Right here understand, we the hottest who stand. I think I got tens, pull up we so loud. We smoke out the pound, on this side of town, and I'ma throw down, so the plate can go round. We gonna eat now, I think I lost count. It's many man down, I'm ducking the crowns, I wasn't around. I won't make a sound, keep snitches from round. Now I'm looking down, and she looking up. But I did not fuck, but I got a nut. So shorty, what's up? You leaving the what? Catch me in them cars, or probably the Mac. Bitch, that's where I'm at, I love my set. Right here you get wet, bitch don't get wet. There's a lot of violence around here, so a lot of sirens around here. A lot of people dying around here, a lot of people crying around here. Never like to keep them on hip. Sneak this is bad for your health. You better be prepared around here. A lot of people scared around here, and they clapping poles around here. Catching bodies old around here. We just chasing O's around here. We ain't chasing hoes around here. And we loyal bros around here. Our circle close around here. You can't trust a soul around here, cause them people be in they air.
Yeah, see, my boy go hard. My boy go hard. He hard with it. Tell me what y'all think about that. But man, that was just like some good talent, man. Just gone. You know. So is it really true that God take the good ones? I don't understand. I mean, he got his wings most definitely. I don't know what he did out in the streets. You know, I'm not gonna even label him as that or even put that on him or start wondering what he did because I feel like these cats got to do what they got to do to make it out, and it's just the ones that make it out and still want to go back and start doing the dumb. That's the craziness. But my man was trying to get it out. I feel like if he'd have got it, he'd have done the smart thing, like Chief Keef got on up out of there and took care of his family. Man, I just hate it. I hate that he lost his life as a youngster, man. But let's get into this documentary. Listen to what people have to say about him. I know Tay 600 is on here. Here's Tay 600. He ended up changing his name to Tay Capone after LA lost his life because I believe like they were like really really close. But I'm gonna let him explain it. Let's get into this documentary.
Him here. It's fucked up. Like that was the thing about the whole situation that fucked me up because I'm the one that brought him to this studio. Like I feel like if I never introduced him to this studio, he'd probably still be here. That's the thing that eat me up every day about the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? But the haters had more power than me, I guess. That window right there. I don't even know if this motherfucker still. I don't know if somebody still live here or whatever, but that window right there is where the studio was. We stepped out down these stairs and into that alley, and the motherfucking ghost was waiting right there.
So he went to that alley over there?
Yeah, right here. JB was still on top of the stairs, and he said he saw.
Closer.
JB saw when LA walked out into the alley. JB saw somebody walking up, and he saw like, "Hey, bro, somebody creeping up," and dude walked up and shot 2 times, just like that.
I got the call, went to the hospital, Northwestern. That was Northwestern, wasn't it? It was that was Northwestern and shit. It was probably about, I wasn't even in that bitch that long. How long y'all was there before I got there?
I probably was there like an hour because all them left out, went downstairs to get something to eat, played the lottery and all that shit.
Right.
And they left me there. And I saw the detectives. One of them got a text, showed the other one, and they left. You feel me?
Right.
By the time everybody made it back, the doctors was coming out.
Yeah. Cause I wasn't even there that long, for real. Like
y'all probably was there like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I was telling them, like I wasn't even there probably like 20 minutes before they came. The surgeons came out of shit, and Dirk get there. He like, man, damn, bro. I think they coming out. You know, they got blood and shit all over them and shit. It's like 2 detectives and 2 surgeons, a male and a female surgeon, and 2 male detectives, and like a old ass preacher looking nigga with like some fluky ass suit on.
The night that Leonard passed, can you talk about?
That's Mama Capone right there.
Well, I know that's a little tough, but if you don't mind talking about how you got the call, how you felt when you got the call, and everything that transpired after.
Well, I didn't really feel like when I got the call. I just felt like I was a little worried, but I wasn't a lot worried. And somebody came to pick me up.
Yeah.
And when they came to pick me up, we rode past, and I can see the crime scene.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, I was able to look back and see the crime scene, and I could see a whole lot of police back there.
Okay.
And that got me worried. It made me worried.
Okay.
You know, at first I wasn't worried. That worried me, and I felt like, wow, I need to hurry up and get there. But then when I got there, he was in surgery already.
Okay.
And I remember leaving, and I went to the store and played the lottery, and you know, just regular. I was leaving out, going to the store, and Dirk and Tatum was coming in, and they went up, and I went to the store and did whatever I needed to do and come back, and he was still in surgery when I came back, and I never, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just feeling very uneasy and nervous. I felt real nervous, but my niece, she wanted something sweet. She wanted a cake pop or something. I remember taking her downstairs in the hospital to get a cake pop.
Yeah.
And before I can get back up there, they came out and said that he had passed away.
Yeah.
So I think it happened like that for a reason, because I probably wasn't able to take that or handle that, you know, for them to tell that to me. So when I got up there, everybody was just going crazy and ballistic, and I couldn't like process it. So I left. I left. Everybody was up there, and I left, and I went downstairs, and I just went downstairs by myself because it was just too much going on. It was like chaos.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be around it, so I left, and I went downstairs and stayed downstairs for like an hour and 30 minutes. And then when I came back up, they had told me that I had to tell everybody that they had to leave because they wouldn't let me see him.
Yeah.
So
I heard that.
I told everybody they had to go.
Yeah.
And they let me see him or whatever, and I just felt like it was unreal. He just looked like a baby to me. Like he was wrapped up real tight like a baby from the neck down, and they said I couldn't touch him.
Yeah.
That was like terrible. How you can't touch your child.
Yeah. Like,
you know?
Like, who are you to tell me?
But they said he was evidence. And I couldn't touch him. I only can touch from the neck up. and that was like devastating to me, you know. So it was just crazy. And it's a day that I won't, something that I will never ever forget. I would never imagine it. Outliving my son. I would have never imagined him dying or being killed.
Right.
That was like the furthest thing from my mind. I would have never thought that would happen to him. And it's still unbelievable right now.
He had like, it was real fucked up because me and him was together the night before, right? This exactly how it happened, right? I picked him up. It's me and the little female that I was messing with at the time. She couldn't believe that LA was going crazy like that. So like me and her was together the day before this. And she like, so you mean to tell me this your little nephew, cause I gotta listen to the music. I'm like, yeah, we finna go kick it with him. Cause like, matter of fact, that weekend prior he had did the video with your boat. Man, we supposed to go there, but I ended up going to the wrong location. So I pick up, like we gonna go kick it with LA today. You know what I'm saying? I go pick him up, it's probably like 8 o'clock. I called this dude at the studio. Now me and him had this was really crazy about it. Me and this dude had an agreement like, don't never let my nephew come to this studio when somebody else here. Cause it had already been some shit said prior, you feel me? So it was like, okay, I called, bam, he broke. Y'all probably ain't gonna wanna come here. I mean, he like, I know you ain't gonna wanna come here, there's other people here, I'm gonna call you back like 9:30. LA geeking though to get to the studio. He like, man, I gotta get this song did. I gotta get this song did and send it to Dirk. My tape gonna come out on the 1st. You know what I'm saying? This the 25th. You feel me? He's trying to get his shit ready for the 1st.
And this is Brothers that he's trying to record.
Yeah, I ain't know what the name of the song was now. He just said I gotta get this song did and send it to Dirk.
Cause from what I heard,
Told my brother that he didn't want LA coming there. He didn't want him coming there while there was other people in there recording. He wanted him to only come there to record when he alone.
May I ask what?
That's what I don't know why. You know, but my brother said that LA had been calling the guy trying to get an appointment at the studio. He hadn't been answering for weeks. Then all of a sudden this day you decide you want to let him come to the studio and record, and there's somebody else in there, like.
And then this happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So for weeks he didn't pick up.
No.
Then he picked up. Yeah. And then this night that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of sound like dude that ran that studio, man. Like maybe he was paid a little something to set LA up. It seemed like somehow that he was trying to get this song recorded before a certain date, and he was blowing up buddy that owned the studio, kept calling. He didn't answer. But just so happened that on this day that LA lost his life, the dude ended up answering, telling him to come through. But beforehand, the dude that owned the studio had an agreement with LA's uncle. Said that he would not allow LA to come up there if somebody else is up there. So why did he allow LA to come up there on this day while somebody else is in the studio doing their thing? So I guess whoever it was that was in the studio doing their thing, LA comes in there, starts laying down his tracks, his bars, and maybe he doing a little shot at the other side, and the person that was in there called the other side and say, yo, buddy up here making a song, and he didn't diss y'all. So I guess the other side went on ahead and sent their shooters up there to handle business. But let's continue this.
So you wrote a song after that, after what happened to LA happened. And I wanted to ask you some, like, Mama Capone told a story on our show, and I know you probably heard the story, obviously, you've heard it, about the way the studio guy, the one who owned the studio, he acted the week before, where apparently, like, LA had been calling him, and he was like, nah, I don't want you to come when anybody else is up here, I don't want you to come when anybody else is up here. And then one day he told LA, come, and then other people were up there.
Yeah.
And shit, or something like that. Kind of fucked up how he did it. Like, kind of you obviously heard that, right? All that shit. How did y'all ever find out anything more about that? Like, did anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, did he ever get anything ever come off that or no? It's just all kind of scandalous
like,
shit.
Exactly what happened in LA and how it happened in LA, bro. That shit got back to us like that same night. Like, nigga, by the time we was all leaving the hospital, we had 95% of the story.
Wow.
Exactly how it happened, who was supposed to did it, everything. You feel me? Like, we knew everything. Like, that's how much the streets talk, bro. That's why niggas getting locked up for old bodies and all type of shit, bro. Like, you wouldn't believe how fast the whole story made it back. And I know the shit had to have some truth to it because the shit had happened is like the niggas, they facing that shit now. And they didn't even get caught later. They got caught a year later. But it's like, you know, I don't know, but it's like, that's what we heard was supposed to be happening. You feel me? I ain't gonna say what actually happened. That's what's supposed to be happening.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy right there. Like, he said that they already knew they had more than half the story. You know, a little after it happened. You know, yeah, streets do talk like that. So, I I don't know, man. It's once again, this is a terrible situation. I feel like, man, people was hating on him because they know he was finna. They know he was finna blow up. They know it.
Like, this shit was like, it's a lot of fuck shit, man. That's, I don't want to talk about it like that part because it's his
death. Fix his ass up if you need a repair. Never fall for a bitch. Love don't sleep here. Got money over here. Got money over there. Triple stacks in my system. Thunky in the air.
Rondo number 9.
He ain't coming to look at none. Look, I got frames with pictures. Pictures from the video shoot. It's like pictures of LA, all of, you know, like different people. Pictures of us. Most of them is of him though. Him and his people. Damn, you in Chicago. You in real live in Chicago, in my house. I want Cooler to take a picture in the hallway. He got to take a picture in the hallway. Jackie, bring him out, Jackie. Picture of LA. With the jacket on. Yeah. I tried to put a picture of him in these shoes, like these was all-time favorite. He loved these fucking shoes. So it was fitting. This is room right here. I started packing it up.
That's cool. That's good.
I almost going there. We started packing everything up. When I put all these pictures in, I try to make sure I put pictures in there of everybody, like, you know, like his people, his friends, or whatever, not just of me and my family. I wanted to make sure I had some of everybody in here, so nobody feel left out. Lil Boo, R.I.P. Lil Boo, Gotti. Gotti was one of our good friends. Stello, Two Slut, Tay, my brother Jim Bain. I tried to put everybody. I didn't want to leave nobody out. I didn't want nobody to.
You know what's so crazy? The crazy part about that, she got pictures of all these people, and like half of the people that's in these pictures, they're either dead or in jail. I know she said something about E-Day. You know what I mean? That is so crazy. I mean, because it was so much talent out there, but they was wanting to be in these streets too. And sometimes, you know, you didn't have a choice. It's so much blood that's been shedded, spilled on each side. And, you know, once I know I was watching one video where this guy was like, hey, he was trying to push peace, man. Like, he wanted to just be done with the situation. He was trying to push peace, but I guess it was so much blood shed on his op side, man. They caught the dude. They caught him like he you know, he kind of like he just wanted to just put the blicks down, like, man, you know, I'm trying to push peace and that, but the other side wasn't happy, so they caught him lacking and did him in. You know, that's terrible, man. It's a sad situation. what went on, and it's still kind of going on now. And everybody right now is kind of like pushing, like they starting to see after all these trials and all these deaths, like the street stuff, man. It's lame. It's not. It's a bad way to go. And I want to give a shout out to Mr. Capone. He might have been out there doing this thing in the streets, but as you can see, he finished school. At least he finished school. He was on to bigger and better things, and I feel like he was smart enough to, if he would have got his foot in the door with this rap stuff, uh, he would have got out of Chicago. It just seemed like he would have done the right thing. It seemed like he had the way everybody talks about him. He had a head on his shoulders, and I feel like he would have done the smart thing, and that was to get out of that, out of that situation, man, and take his family with him. So, I'm not gonna really too much play this whole interview. If y'all wanted to watch the whole thing about LA, like I said, go to I think it's All for the Culture channel, and you can watch the whole interview. So I'm just trying to pick clip pieces and bits out of this clip uh, as we go. But let's continue. This video keeps losing its sound. So I guess this is, they was maybe celebrating his birthday. One of the times that they was celebrating his birthday, or something that was going on about him. But this video keeps, I don't know, losing sound. Maybe we'll get it back in a minute. But I think I know that's his mama and his sisters. I don't know how many sisters he had. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of his family. But I see his mama and one of his sisters in there. Well, that's cool, man. That they still they keeping his name alive. They pretty sure they celebrate his birthday. Every chance they get, and that's good. I said I really felt like, look at her. That's crazy. I really felt like, man, if he would have got his foot, in the door with this rap game. That's really cool. Celebrating his life, no problem. You got the little girl throwing them.
Go ahead, get a little low. Shake that booty, little cup. Shake that booty, little stump. Pop it, stop it, drop it, pop it. If I hit a Lexus Scott, I'm a motherfucking rocket. I ain't got no fucking heart. I can't be loyal to you, huh? You weren't heard from the start. Girl, I see you twerk. I throw a little money to twerk. I don't really think you twerk. If you broke, go to work. Make that big booty twerk. Make that big booty twerk. Can I touch that booty? That booty? That big old booty?
Yeah, they keep losing its sound. But anyways, long live Capone. Really, 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 really talented young man. I wish he would have been able, just stay out of trouble or stay out the way until T.I. Tip Harris would have got a hold of him, man. I think he would have blew that boy up, man. But anyways, if y'all wanna, there's a lot of little documentaries about L.A., little short docs, his music videos. Go over there and run his music up. Today, tomorrow, run his music up. Long live L.A. And if you listen, watch some of his videos, listen to his music, you'll see he was a very talented young brother, man. Very, very talented. But hey, you guys let me know what y'all think down in the comments. If y'all rocking with LA, leave a comment. You know what I'm saying? And please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.
Rest in peace, Steve. Can't believe they took broke, put it on 2-4. He was so kicked dope. You already know how this street shit go. Catch a op, jail a op, try to leave him on the floor. Deep thing block niggas knowing how we rock. Fat slugs like they came in a milk duds box.